Extra point on 1410 KGRN. We're talking Grinnell College swimming after the Pioneers sweep the conference championships at the Osgood Bowl this past weekend, with nationals just right around the corner. And the man of the hour who set a national D-III record is Michael Brus, Jr. for the Pioneers. And Michael, congratulations on getting a record in the 200 backstroke. How does it feel?
It feels very good. Thank you very much. It's very exciting, and hopefully I'll go a little faster at nationals.
So our D-III record isn't satisfying enough for you?
Well, it is, but my goal is always to go get faster, so that's what I hope to do.
It was kind of a weird sensation because you swam the race this past weekend, you set a low time, you probably knew you had a low time, and you didn't find out until a couple of days later that you had set an NCAA D-III national record. That's not the way they write it up in the storybooks, are they?
No, it's not. And it's the record's something I've been gunning for the whole year. And I hadn't planned on setting it at conference, but and when I finished, I knew it was a close one. And so there was some confusion about whether I'd set it or not, and took a couple hours to figure out, 12 hours to figure out if I'd actually done it or not.
When you hit the pool, do you know, like, how far along do you know that you have a good swim going?
I can kind of feel it before I even get in the water whether I'm going to have a good swim or not. Just the way I feel and how excited, how in the zone I am for it. But I don't really have an idea of how fast I'm going, ever. I know I feel good, but I don't know. I didn't know I was going to swim that fast.
Is it kind of like riding in a car and not knowing how fast you're going in the car? Is that just trying to get other people to compare it and put it in perspective?
Yeah, I guess you could compare it like that. Yeah.
Why swimming? Why did you choose swimming?
It's just I started a long time ago. I've been competitively swimming since I was 6, and I've grown to love it a lot. And I just really like competing, and swimming just was the first thing I did.
What was the first thing that drove you to swimming when you were 6 years old?
I think my brother was swimming before I started swimming, and I just wanted to do it too, and my parents wanted to put me in it as well, and I ended up loving it. So. And
you really have to love swimming because there's a lot of training, and then when you go and swim, it's like it's over, in a blink of an eyelash. And there's more training for 2 minutes of swim than when it's like eating Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, you prepare all day and it's gone in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. And but I think it's just it's a big stress reliever. It's all worth it when you're in the zone ready to compete. It's quite the adrenaline rush, and so all that training is worth it.
What swimmers do you look up to?
My brother, Steven, he went to Notre Dame, and he's in grad school now, so he's done competing, but I always thought he was a lot faster than me, and even now it's hard to think that I've swam faster than he ever did.
What's the best advice that he ever gave you?
Oh man, probably swim every race like it's going to be your last one, because you never know what's going to happen. It could be your last race, and if you don't give it your all in that race, then you never knew what you were going to be able to do.
What about any nationally known swimmers, Olympic swimmers? Do you pay attention to that kind of stuff?
I really only pay attention to it when it comes around Olympics. And I guess, it's really cool. It's awesome to see them swim at trials and stuff and see the big name swimmers, but I've just always seen them on a completely different level than me, and I don't know. So yeah, I look up to them, but I think the personal relationship with my brother is trumped those ones.
Michael Brus with us here on 1410 KGRN. What was the experience like when you swam at the Olympic trials in Omaha last year?
It was awesome. It was incredible. It was exhilarating. All the adjectives you can use to describe that kind of thing. I wished I would have swam a little bit faster. I didn't have my best time quite, but it was still really exciting. It was awesome to see all those big name swimmers and kind of surreal.
Do you see 4 years down the road training for Rio? Is that in your radar screen?
Maybe not training for Rio, but I can see myself still training for or going for another trials. I don't think Olympics won't ever happen for me. I don't think, but I can see myself competing at another trials.
And it's exciting too to be in the pool. I mean, what kind of that's got to be almost like a rush to get, and when you do complete that good swim like you did in the 200 back this past weekend. And what's that feeling like?
It's exhilarating. It's an adrenaline rush as well, and I don't realize how tired I am right after the race because it's such an adrenaline rush, and it's a wonderful feeling knowing that you just swam as fast as you could and did your best.
Conference Swimmer of the Year in the Midwest Conference, a team championship, individual honors, team honors, and what means the most?
Getting relays national times. Two of our medley relays got B cut standards for nationals, and it's always been my dream to bring in a relay to nationals, and so getting those 2 times put me on top of the world.
And so now, how do you feel about moving forward with nationals coming up here shortly?
I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I'm excited to keep training. Excited to try and swim faster again, try and break that record again. I'm excited for what's to come.
So not satisfied with just one national record?
Well, it's going to be the same national record. I just want to get a better time. That's what I want to do.
Are you a fan of any other sports that you follow religiously or just casually?
No, not really. I kind of stay in my own zone with swimming, and I don't follow any sports too closely.
And you're from the Chicago area, right?
I'm from Davenport, so.
Oh, that's right, Davenport, my mistake. Davenport. So, how does one get hooked on swimming besides, obviously your family influences, but is Davenport a really hotbed for swimming?
No, not really. I grew up in a neighborhood with a neighborhood pool, and so I spent a lot of time down there. And even though it wasn't competitively swimming, I learned to love the water. And then there are quite a few club swim teams around that area, and we joined one of them and stuck with it.
It's exciting. So what's your biggest thing that you need to work on between now and nationals?
I guess just training harder, just trying to get that better time, staying focused on the game, I guess.
Well, Michael, we're all proud of you here at Grinnell College, and just keep up the good work, and we'll be following your work as you continue on. Congratulations on your success, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Michael Brus, junior for Grinnell College, joining us here on the Extra Point. We're coming back after this on 1410 KGRN.